Hey everybody, it's Neil again from Heart of Texas Armory, and today I'm going to bring you guys a watch sale video. Now, this is not normally something that I do, but here we are in 2020, and guys, I've got to downsize my watch collection. So I've just acquired too many watches over the last couple years, so really that's the only reason why I'm selling these watches. All of these watches too, you'll see I've pretty much done video reviews on all of them, so if you want to see more detail, more specs on them, definitely check out the video reviews on my channel for these watches. So quickly, before we get into the actual prices of these watches, I want to just go over a few guidelines and rules for how I'm going to run this watch sale. It's going to be pretty simple, but I wanted to go over these real quick, so if you had any questions, hopefully these rules here will answer those questions for you. So for payment, I'm going to accept either PayPal or Venmo, and my account associated with those is just my email address. You should see that right there on screen. So again, payment I will accept will either be PayPal or Venmo. Second, all the prices here you're going to see do include the shipping cost in there, so that is good for anywhere in the United States here, and I will be shipping using USPS Priority Mail. It will have insurance, but if you need me to ship internationally, you're gonna have to contact me and we'll try to figure out a price for that, but I will ship internationally as long as you cover the increased shipping cost. And finally, down in the description of this video, you will see all the watches here listed down below, and if they are sold, I will mark sold next to them. If it's a pending transaction, just waiting on payment or something like that, I'll simply write pending. And if there's nothing written next to the actual watch name and the price, then that watch is still available. So hopefully that makes sense. And with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and take a look at these watches and talk about some prices. And guys, these prices here are what I'm asking. If you want to make an offer to me, you can certainly do that. Just send me an email. Okay, first up here is my Scurfa Diver 1 limited edition, the MS-18 version. So these were a limited production, so they're not available anymore, so they're a little more desirable. Really awesome quartz dive watch here, guys. Great set of specs, amazing dimensions. One of my personal favorites is just that I have too many quartz dive watches. So if you're in the market for a nice Scurfa, this is a good choice. I do have the brand new Scurfa Diver 1 stainless steel bracelet too, as you can see here. So you will be getting that with the watch here. And I do have the additional links for the bracelet. It's set up right now for my 7-inch wrist. This watch will come with the MS-18 case or box. You can see it right there. So I do have that with this watch. And condition wise, it's in really good condition. No major scratches or anything like that to report about. Just some basic desk diving marks you can see on the clasp, but overall in really good condition. The only thing I'll point out to you guys that might be a slight negative is the alignment here on the bezel is just ever so slightly off. You can see it's not really noticeable, but it is there, and I will point that out. So on this watch here, I'm asking $225 shipped, and that does include that brand new stainless steel bracelet. Next up, we do have a somewhat rare JDM Seiko watch here. This is the Seiko STBR 007. I call this one the Mini Tuna. This watch here is also a limited edition, limited to 2,000 pieces, so pretty cool on that. Like I mentioned, this is a JDM version here, so only available in Japan, so these are kind of hard to come by here in the States. But looking at this watch, it has a great set of specs, 300 meters of water resistance. It is a Seiko dive watch here, and it's also solar powered. So this watch here, you can get up to 10 months of battery life out of a full charge here. The dimensions on this one are pretty sweet as well, so great for wrist sizes 7 inches and under, because this Tuna here is quite a bit smaller than most of the other Tuna watches out there. That's why I call it the Mini Tuna. So check out my full review if you want to find out more information on this. I do have that on my channel. You can probably see a link pop up if you're interested in the dimensions and all that. This watch will come with the box. It will also come with this mesh strap that I added on. I think it looks pretty nice on that. And also it will include the original silicone rubber dive strap. So that's all in the box there. And the price on this one, these go new for about $350. I'm asking $250 on this watch shipped. Condition wise, it's in really good condition. There's really no major marks or scratches, just a few minor wear marks from just daily wear. Next up is this Guanquin dress watch that is powered by a Seiko NH35, so it is an automatic movement watch here. Great specs too. It has a sapphire crystal, which is nice. Nice classy looking watch. It's just a watch I don't wear at all, so I need to sell it basically. So on this watch here, I'm asking $40 shipped. Condition wise, it's in really good condition. It does have the little box here you can see right there, so you do get the box and papers with this as well. $40 shipped. Next up is one of my favorite watches in my collection, and the only reason I'm selling this timepiece is because I recently upgraded to the titanium version. So this is the Certina DS Action Precidrive. It's got a very accurate quartz movement in here, gets about plus 10 to 15 seconds a year. So it does have one of the most accurate quartz movements out there. This watch here also is an amazing dive watch, 300 meters of water resistance, great specs, very comfortable on wrist. The bracelet is really nice as well. This one here I've worn heavily over the last year. You can see the condition. It's in decent condition, but it has been worn. Nothing major to report, just normal wear marks, but I will let you guys see kind of the condition that this watch is in. Everything works perfectly on it. I hate to get rid of this watch, but like I mentioned, I did upgrade to the titanium version. And I do have the full box and papers for this watch here. You can see that right there. And there are a few extra spare links in the box so you can upsize this for your wrist size. It's currently set up for 7-inch wrist. So the price on this one here, I'm looking to get $225 including shipping. Next up is this really cool Casio MSY-502. This is a dive watch from Casio. It's also a chronograph. Now it is a quartz watch, but it is really well built. You really feel the quality when you put this on the wrist. It has a very comfortable rubber strap here. I will mention this is a proprietary strap, so you're pretty much stuck with this, but it wears beautifully. Good set of dimensions, good size, good quality. This watch here is in good condition, and I'm asking $50 shipped. And I almost forgot to mention, this watch here does not include any box or papers. Next up, we have this Neymar 1000 meter quartz dive watch. So this is a very well built quartz dive watch, rated to up to 1000 meters of water resistance. It does have a helium escape valve. Build quality is surprisingly good on these. The only negative is that Neymar name, but I really like the design of this. I like the dial, has some excellent lume, and you get quite a bit of specs here. Sapphire crystal, we already mentioned the 1000 meters of water resistance. So on this one, I do have the box and papers as well as the extra spare links for the bracelet. I'm going to be asking $75 shipped for this watch. And the final piece here is going to be this Orient Ray II diver. You can see this is the black dial version. And this watch is in excellent condition, pretty much like new, just some basic wear marks. And I do have the box and papers for this one as well as the extra links. This watch here, I'm looking to get $90 shipped. So an excellent deal on an automatic dive watch from Orient. So guys, if you're interested in any of these watches, definitely reach out to me. Here's my email again, right there on screen. So just send me an email, let me know which watch or watches you're interested in. And remember guys, I am open to offers, although I'm not gonna go down too much because I have them priced pretty good, but I will listen to reasonable offers. And remember to check the description down below, as I will be updating the watches with if they're available, sold, or pending, so definitely check that out before you contact me. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got any questions or comments on these timepieces, you can always reach out to my email. And guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care.